My favorite thing about Holy Angels Academy is probably the Catholic teaching, and I know that I'm getting what, I need in life.
The mission is forming and educating young people to be virtuous citizens and to be honorable people. And we're forming them, most importantly, in that vein to end up where they should be, which is eternal happiness in heaven.
It's hard to say what it is, but there is such a peace of mind when I bring my children here every day that I know that this is the best place for not only their minds and their bodies, but their souls.
Our kids have such an advantage in life because of the catechesis here. My kids are going to come out of Holy Angels, I think, the best human beings that they can possibly be. They're coming out a well-formed person in the faith, in character, and morality.
I think that we've been given a gift, and I think it's a gift that we need to try to share with others. I call us the best kept secret in town.
Here they have the chapel right here in the school, and they come in every day and genuflect in front of the chapel when they come into the school grounds and when they leave.
They go to Mass every day. What an absolute blessing it is to have a priest here. Our chaplain, Father Gregor, lives on campus.
I like going to Mass every day. It's just like a good way to start the day out, just visiting Jesus.
It's just so much spirituality.
There's a lot of joy. You see it every morning when they walk in, and there's something there that you could take with you each day when you go home that you want more of when you come back the next day.
It's a blessing to me. I feel like that God has given me a special gift to be able to assist the parents. As the parents, as the church teaches, are the first and most important educators of their children.
I always try to think about the parents and how much they love their children, and what an honor it is for me to teach them. Trying to love them like their parents, that's what I try to do. And they're easy to love.
The education is fantastic.
I would like to point, first of all, to Holy Angels as being a top 50 Catholic high school, as recognized by Catholic High School Honor Roll. And by the way, we're the only school, to my knowledge, in the state of Kentucky that has received that recognition.
The academics are classic, traditional curriculum.
When we speak of the classical, we're speaking of training the mind to think in the pursuit of truth. The classical emphasizes what is true, what is good, what is beautiful, what is noble.
We have faculty and staff that are dedicated to the students in the classroom, especially to teach in the classical tradition, to help them to critically think, to have logic, and to have rhetoric.
Best thing about Holy Angels is, I have to say, the small classes, because you get the help you need when you're struggling or behind. You get individual attention.
Most importantly, it's forming the human person, training the mind to think, so that if an individual graduates from high school and they go into college, they're able to discern things objectively.
You can trust that what Holy Angels is providing them is accurate and holy, and what they want that for your child. They want your child to get to heaven. That is their goal.
We loved that it was a very Christ-centered environment where Catholicism is taught in its fullness. Nothing is watered down here. It's a very pro-life environment.
It gives me peace to know that my daughter's in a good environment at school, that I really don't have to worry about where she is, and also to have the knowledge that, she's getting the best kind of education that she can get.
I've taken Latin since 3rd grade.
I like Latin because it really gives you a base of because a lot of languages are based off of Latin.
Like over 60% of our English language comes from Latin. So with spelling, writing stories, anything with language, a lot of your words are going to be derived from Latin.
It was so great one day in church when my daughter, who's now 5th grade, she was in 2nd grade, and they started singing the Latin Gloria, and she was just singing it. I didn't know she knew it.
They learn to do their best, and they want to do their best because they have a higher purpose for doing it, I think.
Our sports program here has to do with formation of the character because it gives these young people an opportunity to win and to lose. And that's a part of forming a character, to know how to win, to know how to lose.
In basketball, I play center, and we made it to, for the past 2 years, we've made it to the state tournament.
I love playing volleyball. When we went to state tournament, no one could believe we were there.
We open our arms up to those who want what we have, and sometimes in today's world there are folks that think, well, how can I afford that? But we're willing to work with people. We even have a work-study program, so we make it affordable for all of their children to attend our school.
These children are just, it's what keeps me here and what keeps me going. They're just amazing. They really learn to take their faith out into the world and affect other people, I think. They've affected me, so.
Sometimes you get a note, I got a note from one that remember the little things you did and thank you for helping make memories. I do believe we have a lot to offer, and if I didn't believe that, I wouldn't be here for so long. I do think we're still needed. I think now more than ever, education, religion-wise, family-wise, everything. I do think there's a purpose for us. I think that's why we've been here so long.
Just want to say that if you're looking for something different, if you've tried something and you just don't feel like it's really what you were looking for, Holy Angels may be the answer.